I resume watching the footage on my phone until I feel eyes on me. Mr. Arrogant's friend doesn't look away when I look up and catch him studying me. He's not leering or even acting interested. I'd say he's trying to read me, just the way I do people. He's also nice-looking, but his suit is not as expensive as the other guys. My observation would lead me to believe they're workmates. But why is one dressed better than the other if they do the same job? He doesn't seem submissive or weighted, the way he would if he was working for Mr. Arrogant, which means they're equals, but not paid the same. Or maybe Mr. Arrogant comes from money, and this guy doesn't? Unconcerned, I return my eyes to my phone, pretending I don't notice his intense scrutiny. After finishing my coffee and my D-Day screening, I ask the waitress for the bill. "It's already been paid," she says with a soft smile and bright eyes. "And you've already left a tip as well," she adds, winking. "A nice one." My eyebrows go up, and she motions back with her head as Mr. Arrogant's friend walks off the patio. Mr. Arrogant is nowhere to be found. "He said to thank you for the entertainment," she proceeds to tell me while fanning herself and watching him walk toward a dark SUV. "Thanks," I tell her, standing up and heading toward the exit as well. No flirting, no leering looks of longing, and no waiting around to see if I would come to him after he paid for my food. I don't like it when people are nice for no reason. Saying I was his entertainment isn't enough. My eyes trail after the silent guy, watching him as he lingers by the SUV, speaking over the phone too quietly for me to hear his words from this distance. I also spot Mr. Arrogant, who is chatting up a pretty girl near the store down the sidewalk. She seems far more interested than I was. Deciding to appease my curiosity, I head over to the silent guy just as he ends his call. His eyes snap up to mine as I approach, and his eyebrows raise as I pull out a 20. "I don't let strange men pay for my food. My mother taught me better," I tell him, waving the 20 in front of him to take. A slow grin crawls across his full lips, completely transforming his face. His dark blonde hair is tousled just enough to be sexy without being bedhead messy. His strong, chiseled jaw is a stark contrast to his soft blue eyes. He looks fierce and gentle in the same breath, confusing me all the more. I really can't get a read on him. "I couldn't get a more entertaining show for so cheap. Trust me, it was worth the small bill," he says with a shrug, pocketing his hands and phone, making a stance that he won't take my money without using the actual words. But I'm persistent, and I wave the 20 again. "I still have my rules. Thanks, but no thanks." His grin only grows. "You always so defensive," he muses. "Are you constantly worried about the intentions of others? Or is it an extreme feminist position that keeps you on edge about a man doing something as mediocre as paying for your coffee and muffin?" He is reading me. I knew it.